and release practice. And so we'll take some gentle stretches in our body. No need to be in any special clothing. You don't have to have a yoga mat. If you want to lay down on your couch and do it as well, you're more than welcome to. But welcome to your practice. And as we come into this space, let's just give ourselves a little bit of time to find a comfortable place to sit. Maybe you're sitting on the couch with your feet flat on the floor and your knees out in front of you. Maybe you are sitting on the floor with a pillow underneath you, or maybe your legs are crossed or you're kneeling. So really give yourself the opportunity to kind of arrive for yourself today and say, I wonder what would feel best for me right now. So this practice today will be a nice little combination of very gentle stretches for the body, as well as some of the singing bowls and listening to the vibrations that are created through the crystal bowls and the brass bowls, so that it can invite a little bit more of that release, not only in the physical body, but in the mental and emotional bodies as well. So let's begin by taking a full deep breath in through the nose. Now open your mouth, exhale, sigh your breath out, let it go. Let's do that again. Deep breath in, breathe into your belly, your rib cage, your chest. Find a little expansion. Hold the breath in at the top if that feels comfortable for you, if you're not pregnant. And then open the mouth, exhale, sigh your breath out, let it go. Last time. Deepest breath you've taken all week. Full inhale, breathe in the fresh air. Again, hold your breath in at the top. Sip in a little extra air. Open the mouth, sigh the breath out. If you would like to keep your eyes closed for this practice, feel free. And if at any time laying down is calling to you before I ask you to lay down, feel free to do that. So really listen to what you need today. So take your attention and your awareness to your head, and I invite you to give yourself a nice little temple massage here. So take your fingertips to your temples, the side of your head, and just begin to give yourself a nice little releasing massage. And this doesn't have to stay on the sides of the head, so if you'd like to give your forehead a rub, or maybe the top of your head, getting in there with your fingertips, maybe the hinge at your jaw, those big muscles on the side of the face, this place where when we clench our teeth tightly, it tends to find a little more resistance and tension. And as you do this, breathe deeply. And maybe you notice that when you breathe deeply, it slows your movement down a little bit. Just a nice, gentle, slow movement here. Just finding the spaces, maybe behind the ears need a little attention, or the sides of the neck, your shoulders. In the space of your head and your face, your neck and shoulders, what needs a little bit of extra release today? No judgment for what you find, it just simply is a part of your experience right now. Take a deep breath all the way in. And as you exhale, relax your hands back down and pause for a moment and just notice what you feel in the spaces that you gave a little attention to. places where you hold a lot of tension and tightness have started to relax a bit more. Just pay attention. Continue to breathe deeply here. Add an extra second onto every inhale that you take. And an extra second onto every exhale. Start to take your awareness down to your shoulders and begin to make big circles with the shoulders in one direction. Whatever feels most natural for you. And notice as you make these shoulder circles, does any strain come in? Do you feel like you have to use a lot of strength? Again, no judgment, just pay attention and be aware. Okay, that's what's there today. Maybe you want to start to make the circles in the opposite direction, but if that doesn't feel good for your shoulders, then you can continue to move in the direction that feels most natural for you. On your next inhale, shrug both of your shoulders up by your ears. Sit up a little bit taller and keep your shoulders shrugged, and just notice the places where maybe some tension begins to build. Take another deep breath in. And then open your mouth, exhale, sigh the breath out as you roll the shoulders down and back. Notice what you feel in the shoulders right now and start to give your shoulders the permission to release and let go of the extra tension that you carry in your day-to-day life. Now sweep your right arm in front of your chest and hold on to your right arm with your left hand. So you might hold on to your wrist, maybe high up on the arm. It doesn't matter if the arm touches your body and your hand reaches all the way to the left, or if it's out in front of you. Just figure out a place that feels really comfortable for you to rest in this moment. And then as you rest in this space, start to bring your chin down toward your chest. To rest your arm and the crook of the left arm and the elbow, you can do that as well. Allow your hands to relax, your jaw to release. Continue to relax your shoulders down away from your ears as you lower the chin toward your chest a little bit more, maybe even feeling a gentle stretch through your neck or your upper back. It doesn't have to look a certain way. Just giving yourself a little bit of time to gently release. Another deep breath all the way in. As you exhale, lower your arms back down. And take your left hand to your right shoulder and start to give yourself that little massage through the upper part of the shoulder and maybe even the side of your shoulder, wherever you feel like you need it. Maybe you start to squeeze down the arm a bit here, all the way down through your forearm and wrist and into your hand. Just pay attention to your right arm here and give it a little bit of love, a little bit of attention. Continue to relax behind your eyes, release through your jaw, through your face. And see if you can find one spot where you can really give yourself a little bit of release here. So really dig in there, let go, breathe into it. Just notice what's there. Exhale, lower your left hand down and just pause for a moment. And again, just notice what you feel here in the right side of your arm and shoulder, all the way down through your right fingertips. Sit up nice and tall, but also allow yourself to find a gentle softness in your seat. So you're alert, but you're also relaxed at the same time. Take another inhale. And exhale, let it go. Start to sweep your left arm in front of your chest. Hold on to the left wrist or forearm or upper arm with your right hand. Again, it doesn't matter if the arm is straight out in front of you. You might even take your right elbow into your body for support, or maybe your left arm completely crosses over the body. You might rest your left arm in the crook of the right arm. And then see if you can lower your chin down ever so slightly here. Chin toward your chest. Allow this to be nice and gentle here for the left side. Just depending on what you need. Maybe you pull on the left arm a little bit more. Maybe you allow the arms to relax just a bit, releasing through the hands today and just allowing this to be a nice passive stretch. Breathe deeply. Just be here with the sensations that you feel. And just know that just by breathing a little bit deeper, by closing the eyes and taking time for yourself, you're inviting the nervous system to relax, to move away from the sympathetic nervous system and that space of fight or flight and into a space of rest and digest, and giving your entire body, your mind, your emotions, and even your spirit permission to release. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, lower your arms back down. You might lift your head back up to neutral and pause for a moment and notice what you feel in your left arm. Again, without any judgment, just be aware. Breathe a little bit deeper. And now take your right hand to your left shoulder and give yourself that nice gentle massage here. So you might find a space on the top of the shoulder that needs a little love. Maybe the side of the shoulder, behind your tricep, the upper arm. your elbow if you have any achy joints. Down through the forearm, your wrist, and your hand. Take your time though, there's no rush. Again, on this side, just like the other side, find a spot that needs a little bit of extra care. Really get into that place, and rather than telling yourself the stories in your mind of why it's tense or why it needs a little extra love, just say, all right, I'm just going to be with this, and invite a little release to this space. Deepen your breath a little bit more. Take another full inhale here. Open your mouth, exhale, sigh your breath out, let it go. Release your right hand down, both palms facing upward. And again, just take a moment to notice. What do you feel on the left side, on the right side? What does it feel like to slow your breathing down and to just be here in this moment? Just take your awareness to your entire body and notice what you feel right now. Any sensations that feel a little stronger, pay attention to those. Without any judgment, just be there with them. Take another full inhale. And open your mouth, exhale, sigh your breath out. Slowly make your way onto your back. Take your time to get there. And when you do lay down to your back, I invite you to place the soles of your feet either on the floor or if you're laying on your couch, knees are bent. And as you feel your feet flat down on the floor or the space that you're laying on, just give your toes a nice little scrunch here and feel the texture of whatever is underneath you. So maybe it's the floor or a yoga mat, the upholstery of your couch or a blanket or socks. And just notice. As you press both of your feet down into your mat or the floor or the couch, start to bring your right knee into your chest. And for a lot of us, this is plenty, so you can just hold onto the knee and just notice what you feel. So maybe you feel a little stretch through the back side of your body or through the glute, the back side of your leg. And check in with yourself. Again, for a lot of us, this is enough. So maybe you stay right here. Maybe you hold behind your hamstring and you start to straighten and bend through the knee a few times, but really slowly. Toes up to the sky, and then back down toward your sit bone. And just take your time to bend and straighten the leg. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And then Find the place that feels comfortable for you. It might just be holding the knee into your chest. Maybe it's straightening your left leg all the way down to the ground as you keep the right knee hugging into your chest. Maybe it's straightening your left leg up toward the sky at some capacity. Your leg doesn't have to be perfectly straight. The knee can stay bent. You might crawl your hands up the calf. Some of us might even reach the foot. But we're not forcing anything to happen. We're not even asking ourselves for a super deep stretch. It's just a nice releasing stretch here. So find whatever feels best for you and breathe into that. And just take a few moments like this. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, rebend both knees. Place the soles of both of your feet back down. And rest your hands either on your belly or on top of your thighs and pause for a moment back in center and just notice what you feel. See if there's any other place in your body where you can start to release. Another deep breath in. Exhale out. And start to hug your left knee into your chest and hold onto the knee here. If holding onto your knee is not accessible for you, you can always take a pillow and place it underneath your left foot just so that the knee comes a little bit closer to your chest. Your foot's lifted up off of the plane that the right foot is on. So there's always options if holding on to the knee is not there for you today. Just notice what you feel and check in as you bring the knee a little closer to your chest, maybe. Relax through your face. Invite a gentle release to all sides of the body. You might hold behind your hamstring and start to bend and straighten your left leg. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Again, just be aware of what you feel. This side might feel a little different than the other side, and that's okay. A couple more times. Bend and straighten if this is where you're at. Hug the knee back into the chest, and maybe you hang out here, maybe you straighten your right leg down. And for some of us, maybe you straighten the left leg toward the sky and either crawl the hands up toward the calf or the foot. And again, make it unique to this side. So this side will feel a little bit different than the other side, and that's okay. You don't have to match it. Don't worry about things being perfectly even. The body will even itself out. And it will also tell you what you need. Take a few more moments like this. One more deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. Start to rebend both of your knees. And place your feet flat down on your couch, your floor, your mat. And maybe today you widen the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart and knock your knees together if that feels comfortable for you. This can be a place to rest for the last few moments of our practice. If for any reason this is uncomfortable or feels like too much effort, you can just straighten your legs all the way down. And I invite you today to ask yourself what you need. So maybe it's placing your hands on your belly or your heart, or maybe it's even taking your arms all the way up and overhead and continuing to find a gentle stretch as you allow yourself to relax in this space. So your elbows can be bent, your hands can rest somewhere behind your head, and your arms can even come out to the sides. Let this be nice and gentle. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. As you lay here in this moment, just notice how you feel right now. Always noticing from a place of non-judgment, no expectation, but just pure awareness. Okay, that's what's there right now. Sometimes we feel like we need to have a deep stretch or a really hard workout in order for our body to respond to us, and in order for us to give ourselves a little bit of space for release. But sometimes all it takes is really simple movements, little stretches, a little bit of loosening up through massage and paying attention to what we need in order to shift not only our mindset and maybe even how we feel, but to shift the way that our physical body feels as well. If you'd like to lay here with your eyes closed for longer and just soak in this time, feel free to spend as much time here as you'd like. If you're ready to move back into your day, I invite you to blink your eyes open and just start to take in the surroundings around you once again. It's always such an honor and a pleasure to share practices with you. Thank you so much for joining me live today. The goodness and light within me sees and honors the goodness and light within you.